stress is the major contributing factor in ultimately creating disease in the body. I talk about the cycle and how stress basically generates more stress. So anything we can do to try to reel it back in is really helpful. It's Dr. Gala. I'm back here at the beach and just wanted to challenge all of you to do something to mitigate some stress today. One of the ways that I do that is walking on the beach. I just thought that I would share with you some of the top reasons why walking at the beach specifically, but just walking generally, is a great step in the right direction. No pun intended. A great step in the right direction to reducing some stress in your life. Number one, just walking, period, any movement is going to be beneficial. Walking is a great meditative, low impact form of mindfulness. For those people who really struggle to meditate sitting on a cushion or on a chair, just meditating in a mindful state while you're walking is incredibly beneficial. I like to say that the problems of the world could be solved if more people just went out for a walk regularly, focused on practicing mindfulness. Walking, I can even do that on my treadmill desk in the office, and I do sometimes in a pinch, just because sitting in a chair at a desk for too many hours is really hard on our bodies. One of the other super benefits of getting outside and walking, even if you don't have a beach nearby, is getting some vitamin D, natural vitamin D, through the sunshine on our skin. Don't get me started talking about how detrimental the sun is to your skin. There's a lot of research that actually has proven that getting natural sunlight on your skin in moderation is the best way to get vitamin D. Again, if you are vitamin D deficient, you definitely want to consider supplementation, but you first need to try to get some natural vitamin D because it's going to have all kinds of other benefits. But then in a pinch, if you can't get enough of it, getting some regular natural sunlight on your skin, I encourage you to take a high quality vitamin D supplement. Vitamin D helps with stress and anxiety, improves your mood. It can help with insulin resistance. Your vitamin D levels have a lot to do with your hormone regulation in your body. Lastly, and this is something that you can't get anywhere else but at the beach, is those fabulous negative ions in the air that come from the sea and the crashing waves, the moving water. You can get similar benefits of just going on a hike where there's a waterfall nearby, but I love soaking up these negative ions here at the beach. When I come and take a walk on the beach, I'm meditating, practicing mindfulness. Granted, I'm a little distracted making this video right now, but I'm about to get back to it. Practicing mindfulness, getting that beneficial vitamin D on my skin, and soaking up those ions in the air around the ocean. I'm just wondering, if you don't have an ocean nearby, what kind of ideas do you have for where you might get out in nature? I've got my bare feet on the sand right now. That's very grounding. Also helpful to mitigate some stress. Where might you get out into nature and mitigate some stress? Stress is the major contributing factor in ultimately creating disease in the body. I talk about the cycle and how stress basically generates more stress. So anything we can do to try to reel it back in is really helpful. If you've heard me talk before, you know that I don't believe that we can ever really eliminate stress. If we are living a full and fulfilling life, there's going to be stress involved. Stress is part of the process. It's just important to us that we are aware of our stress levels, how it shows up in our body, and when we've maybe had enough and need to dial it back a little bit, or intentionally practice whatever ways we've assembled into our toolkit to reverse the effects of stress, first by mitigating it. Remember, a nice walk is going to help you practice mindfulness. If it's outside, you're going to get some vitamin D infused into your bloodstream. Transdermal is the best way, right through your skin. And then lastly, if you've got access to the beach or some really beautiful spot in nature, I encourage you to benefit from the positive charge just in the air by soaking up whatever area that is that you have access to. If this conversation resonates with you, look around this video, smash that subscribe button. This is the kind of thing I talk about regularly. Hit the notification bell and reach out to us, join the community, and be part of the solution.